welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video, which is going to be an anti-haul slash wish list. I feel like it's kind of a little bit more of a wish list, but there is a lot of products that are part of the anti-haul portion of this video. Some things are old because, you know, in the beauty community, once the things are like 2 weeks old, then that means they're like old news, which is kind of annoying because it's so hard to keep up with all this new makeup. There's so many new makeup launches that it's crazy, honestly. Now that the curse of 2019 is over, I can come back and have videos for you guys. This past week has been crazy, to say the least. I literally feel like I was cursed, honestly. I had food poisoning twice in 1 week, which is so annoying. And then my skin broke out, and I mean, my skin hasn't broken, I can't even speak. My skin hadn't broken out the way it did since like I was starting to get acne back when I was 14, 15. Like when I truly had crazy acne. And I was just like blindsided by all this acne, and it was super intense in this area of my cheeks, like crazy big pimples. So to try and help my skin, I did a face mask, which is a face mask that I have used before, that I love. I love what it does to my skin, especially when I have breakouts. And it did this to my skin. I will put a picture right here. And I'm telling you guys, it was literally this week that I couldn't take it anymore. I was like, you know what? I need to take a break. I need to stay inside. I need to stay away from everything and everyone that, you know, this curse can possibly catch, because it was insane. Usually when things happen, you know, I just try to get over it, take the day, but I had to take the whole week because it was that intense. And then I almost fell. And I scratched up my leg all ugly and nasty, and it was painful. It was definitely a very painful week. So nonetheless, I'm back. We are in a new location per se. This is my new makeup collection area. You guys know I have my desk and it has all my makeup. I mean, that still has makeup, but this is more makeup. My skincare is up here. I have a nice little candle for the ambiance. It's the watermelon lemonade from Bath & Body Works, and it smells so good. Like it's intense how good it smells. And I'm not usually one who likes sweet or foodie scents in candles. This one, it just smells, I don't know, it just smells so good. I love watermelon, so I just love the scent. But let's get on to the video, onto the actual purpose and point of this video, because then this video, you know, like always, is going to be super long. I'm going to start off by saying that there is so many, and there has been so many foundation launches. Like, it is intense how many foundations have launched. The first one up is the Fenty Pro Filter Hydrating Foundation, and it comes in 50 shades, and it's a foundation that gives you dewiness, which is something that I am personally not looking for. But for all my dry skin gals, guys and gals, you know, I'm still going to mention this because it's launches that are coming up or have already launched. And I feel like I want to continue these anti-haul videos, but more as a like launch update, or what's new, what's coming, you know, not so much anti-haul, because I feel like if I do that style of video, like all the new makeup, all the new launches, I could still give you guys my opinion, like, hey, it's something I'm interested in buying, or hey, you know, definitely not picking it up because it's not something that goes with my skin. But I still want to let you guys know of it and that it's coming out. I hope you guys can understand what I'm trying to say. Okay, another foundation, Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is actually a luminous foundation. Definitely not something I'm looking for, but I was watching Kathleen Lights, I think, her review on this foundation, and towards the middle of the video I was like, girl, I'm gonna pick the foundation up. And then we got to the end of the video and I was like, you know what, it's not a foundation for me, but it did look really, really nice on her skin. I'm looking down because I'm looking at my phone, all my screenshots. We have the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Hydrate foundation and concealer. I have their first foundation, which is a matte one, and I really, really like that for my skin. It's like spot on, such a good formula. The price is perfect. I feel like it's a great foundation. So I would definitely skip the foundation, but the concealer I actually am kind of interested in trying because I feel like for the under eyes you can never have enough moisture, and if the concealer is hydrating, that's perfect for your under eyes not to look dry, dull, and crepey. So I'm actually excited for the concealer. We'll definitely have to check that out. Another foundation concealer spray, setting spray we have is from the brand Beauty Bakery, and I actually want to try everything. I love their setting powder. It's like one of my top favorite setting powders. They're launching their Instabake Aqua Glass foundation. Now that sounds like it's going to be hydrating, but I think I read somewhere, or I saw someone say that it was a full coverage foundation, so fingers crossed that it is. And then the Beauty Bakery Instabake 3-in-1 concealer that retails for $20, the foundation for $34, and their Spray Your Grace setting spray for $18. I'm excited for. The packaging was super cute. I think it was like the PR packaging, but I still really liked it. And I really like their products. Definitely a brand that I like to support. Another new concealer we have is from Benefit Cosmetics. They have the Boing Cakeless Concealer. And I'm actually excited for this because anything that says cakeless, I'm all about, especially if it's a concealer, because I never want my under eyes to look cakey or like super thick and heavy. And if this is a lighter cakeless formula, that I'm sold on it. The packaging is super cute as well. They did great in their, you know, promoting, because it's like back to school and it looks like a pencil with an eraser. And then we have the Smashbox Studio Skin Full Coverage 24-hour foundation. Now I'm excited for this one. It comes in 40 shades. It claims that it looks like you just put it on all day and night, made with kaolin clay and bamboo powder that keep oil and shine in check. I thought it said back in check. It's waterproof, sweat and humidity resistant. It has a matte finish. Retails for $36. Definitely sounds like something I would pick up, something I would be interested in, especially because it's full coverage. I have seen a review on this one that kind of like it helped make up my mind on me wanting to try it. Definitely one that I do want to try. Next we have the Lunar Beauty, which is Manny MUA's makeup line. The palette is cute. I liked it when I first started seeing it, but then when I saw swatches, I don't know, it just, the blue shades at the bottom definitely threw me off. This is the Strawberry Dream palette. If you're not going based off like the actual fruit and just want to call it that, it kind of seems a little bit off. Don't get me wrong, the packaging is gorgeous. Like, that's what caught my attention to actually look at the palette, because the packaging is just so beautiful. But definitely a palette I would pass. It's beautiful and all, but just didn't do it for me. Okay, some drugstore palettes that I'm really into, and I feel like these will go perfect into fall, are the Dominique Cosmetics Gilded Ember Eye and Face palettes. They have 3 different colors. I actually love all of them for fall and winter. The green one is beautiful. The orange one, you guys know I love those type of shades, and the purple blue one. They're all beautiful. This is a drugstore brand, and I'm not sure if these are $15. I could be wrong, but I will put the price up here just, you know, to be sure on the price. But these are beautiful. They have eyeshadows and they have some face products. I really like them. They also have these other ones. I forgot the name of them, but these are absolutely stunning, guys. I want all of them as well, but these are $20. I feel like they're a little bit pricier. I would still buy one to try it out and see how it is and if it works good, and to let you guys know, you know, all the info on that. I just can't decide which one to get, like which one's my favorite. I like them all, but I can't decide which one's my favorite. But that's definitely one that's on my list to buy. Another drugstore product, Physicians Formula, is launching these Rose All Day Petal Glow highlighters, and I couldn't be more excited because they're so beautiful. Like, I want them all. I know I'm going to choose 2, but I want them all. They're so pretty. The packaging is gorgeous. It looks like a rose, like the shape of the actual highlighter is in a rose. So pretty. I'm actually excited for these. I feel like I get more excited for drugstore products now than the higher end, because I feel like it's more likely for me to buy the drugstore, just because it doesn't feel as bad as buying, you know, the higher end products. That, I mean, there's nothing wrong with buying them, but sometimes for me it's more rewarding that I buy like from a couple different collections with the same money that I would have bought just like 2 things from one high-end collection. I don't know, that's just me lately, and I've just been into really into a lot of drugstore products. Moving on, we have another of my favorite brands, Stila Cosmetics. They're coming out with a Hide and Chic fluid foundation. It says it's a covert coverage, featherweight feel, nutrient infused, and then you shake it to activate it. Now, I still have to see all the deets on this, like if it's full coverage, if it's matte, if it's satin, if it's glowy, to really, you know if I would like to buy it or not. The packaging looks beautiful. I am a fan of gold anything, so the packaging looks beautiful to me. That's what caught my attention. But once I see all the deets on it, then I'll be like, okay, you know, I'll buy it or not. But I'm kind of just letting you guys know what's coming out, what's new, what's already out there that's fairly new. That's what what I'm trying to do here. A collection that honestly didn't really wow me as much as I thought it would is a Jeffree Star times Morphe. The palette is pretty. It has colors I like, yes, but not enough as a cohesive palette for me to buy it. It's pretty, the packaging is cute, pink, you know. The setting spray, I don't like Morphe's. I don't personally like Morphe's setting spray. I just don't like their spray. I feel like I'm spraying nothing on my skin, which I think someone commented like that's the whole point of it, that you don't feel it. It's just a no for me. I didn't like it. I didn't feel like it set my makeup. I didn't feel like it did anything. So I would definitely pass on this one, even if it's like strawberry scented or something scented. Their brushes, I much rather buy from the Morphe regular line, because I feel like they're inexpensive, and when you buy like bundles or sets like these that they create, collaborations, they're definitely more pricey, and I just rather go with the basic stuff because I feel like it works just as well, if not better. Very quickly, Urban Decay is coming out with the Naked Honey palette. Just thought I'd throw this one in there lightly. Definitely a pass for me. Yeah, a pass for me on this Naked palette. Let me know if you guys are excited for this new Naked Honey palette. I mean, it's pretty, but it just reminds me of all of their other palettes combined in this one. So yeah. The Kylie birthday collection, it's cute or whatever, but there's just something in me that does not let me buy Kylie Cosmetics. Why? I don't know. Maybe it's that bad experience I had when her makeup first launched. Like, I'm still holding on to that fail of a product that I tried, the lip kit, back in the day when her makeup first launched, and that is always in the back of my head when I see her makeup, and I'm just like, you know what? I don't want to be disappointed anymore from her, because I was already disappointed once. So maybe something else that really interests me and catches my attention like strongly. Like this palette, the colors are beautiful, I'm not going to lie. The shimmers look really pretty. But that's about it. Like, it's not enough for me to want to buy it. Okay, then we have Anastasia Beverly Hills times Norvina. This palette is pretty, it's nice, but that's it for me. Like, I like the colors. The bottom 2 rows remind me of their like lip palette, which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It's a really big palette, and yeah, I am not such a big fan of their eyeshadows. There's other eyeshadows that I prefer over theirs, and that's just the gist of it. And the palette doesn't really like catch my attention to be like, ooh, I want it. I feel like now for everything that's high end, I'm just like, if I see it and I can't stop thinking about it, and I can't stop going back to look for it and look for swatches and all that, that makes me feel like I really want something, then there's no need for me to buy it, to just collect dust, because I have so many makeup that I haven't even used, and all this new makeup, it's like sometimes it gets overwhelming, and I totally understand that. So you know, just my 2 cents. Definitely skipping that one. It's just I rather, you know, I guess spend my money wisely now as opposed to before. I still buy a bunch of shit, but you guys know what I mean. Next, Pat McGrath is launching another palette, the Midnight Sun, for $125 of I don't think so. The palette, okay, the colors are pretty, like each shadow, but all together I feel like this is just like a discombobulated palette for me. For me, you know, if you like it, that's totally fine. For me, it's just like they threw shadows together just to have a new palette. The packaging is beautiful. Of course, all her packaging is beautiful, but it's just not enough for me, honestly. Benefit Cosmetics. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for these. I know these are probably pricier. They, of course, since they saw that they were such a hit, they made the highlighters Cookie and Tickle from their recent palettes a single, since they did so good. I feel like they saw that they did so good and they pulled the palettes, or they just sold out really quick. I didn't get to buy not even the big one nor the small one where these highlighters were in. I feel like everybody started talking about them and they started like becoming super viral on the highlighter, specifically the color Cookie. I watched Jaclyn Hill apply that Cookie highlighter in one of her videos and I was like, I'm sold. I need that highlighter in my life. And looking for the palettes on Ulta, on Sephora, I couldn't find them anymore. They're like sold out, they're gone. And then we see that they're launching these full-size ones. I'm like, okay, yeah, I get it. You guys got it too. You guys got the memo that they were viral. So I definitely want to pick up Cookie. Tickle is really pretty as well, but Tickle is more of a like a rose gold pinky highlight, and I personally love a gold opal, like very blinding highlight, and that's Cookie, which is the one I personally want. So that's definitely one on my list to for sure buy. Okay, I have to talk about this one. I know it always seems like in my anti-hauls like I am such a hater to Dominique Cosmetics, which I'm totally not. I just like to give you guys my opinion. Like if I don't like a palette for one shade, then I don't like a palette for one shade. If I don't like it for all the shades or the combination of the shades, then you know, that's just my opinion. And it's not that I hate on her brand. I don't hate on her. I mean, I don't watch her videos. I've tried one of her lip products and I actually really, really like it. I fell in love with the lip gloss. The Lemonade lip gloss. Love it. Got it in our BoxyCharm. So obsessed with it. This palette. Now, this is the first palette from her brand that I'm like, oh my God. I want that palette. I need that palette in my life. Like I've been thinking about it since I saw it. And I keep thinking about it. And I keep looking for it, for swatches, for tutorials. I want to see reviews already. The colors in this palette is just beautiful. Like there's 2 colors in this palette that I don't care for and I still want that palette. So that's when I know that I really, really am digging something. The colors, though I know I have these orange shades and these purple shades, but I like them. I like the whole aesthetic of the palette. It's a celestial storm. And oh my gosh, I'm head over heels for this palette. So finally, we have a Dominique palette. I told you guys, like, once I see a palette from her that I like, then I'll be like, okay, you know, I want to try that. And I feel like this is the perfect palette that I would want to try her brand out because it's a palette that actually interests me. I didn't want to push myself to try her brand with another palette that was just like, for me, you know, and not like it and give myself a first bad impression of her brand. Tatcha, which is one of my favorite brands now. Their Silk Canvas Primer. Obsessed. They are launching a melting eye cream, which is the Silk Peony, and it's an eye cream. It is $60. It is pricey, but any eye cream that I've seen that I've searched for because I'm interested in is definitely pricey, and it's up there in the price range of $60 or more. So I'm very, very excited for this. Mainly because I have very wrinkly under eyes and like the corner of my eye, very, very wrinkly. So I would like to, you know, start taking care of that. And this one's definitely one that's on my list of like, I want to buy it. Okay, we're going to go with Colorpop, which I bought the orange, the red, the green palette, and then they launched the strawberry palette, which I want because it's beautiful. And, you know, their whole fruit collection, I love them. I specifically just go for the palettes. I don't like the whole collection, but this one I really like the lip scrub and the strawberry palette. And then they decided to launch this rainbow palette, and I was shook. I was like, I want this so bad. That I don't care if I already have rainbow palettes or rainbow shadows in my collection. I want this palette so bad. It's beautiful. I feel like I'm the type of person who I can use this palette year round. I know it's not for everybody, but I definitely will incorporate all these shades year round. So it's, for me, it's a palette that I don't feel like, oh, I'm only going to use in summer, because I use color all year round. So this one's so beautiful. And then, as if that wasn't enough, they decided to launch a peach collection. And I was like, sold. As soon as I saw it. That collection is beautiful. I feel like the palette, the peach palette, is a perfect palette to combine all the other colorful rainbow palettes. It's like the perfect palette to do that, because it has like light, warm, peachy brown shades, and that's just a perfect transition shade to combine all the other palettes, the yellow, the green, the purple, the blue, all of them. Beautiful, beautiful palette, definitely on my list. I really love those little palettes that I bought more because I like the formula of them. The formula of Colorpop eyeshadows is just beautiful, especially in these little palettes. They're A1. Honestly, I love them. Another rainbow palette, or like a rainbow and every other color ever, the King Beauty Shop, or King Beauty Shop. I've mentioned them before. They have sent me palettes that I've tried and I've loved from different brands. I think this is their own brand palette, which is crazy. Do you guys see all these colors in this palette? It's like insane how many colors are in this palette, and I like that they have a wide range of all kinds of colors: glitter, shimmers, mattes, satins, the neon shade, the neon green, the neon pink. Just such an intense palette that I love it. I love it just by looking at it. It's so beautiful. It has those dark burgundy shades, those greens, those blue, those emeralds. Okay, I can go on forever, but this palette is definitely a beautiful one that I would personally love. It's so pretty, and it's I know it's ginormous, but it's just like, it's such a beautiful palette. I saw it and I was like, they did that? Like, okay. They really did that. Another drugstore product, Cody, which is a brand, I think that's the actual brand, which carries Airspun, or the brand is Airspun Tomato, Tomato, Potato, Potato. They launched loose face highlighters, 3 colors, and I'm so excited. Why? I don't know. I like the loose powder, like the setting powder. I just hate the smell of it. I hate it so much. I feel like it does linger on the skin, and I hate that. The formulation is amazing though, so if I can get over the like old lady perfume scent, then I feel like I could wear that powder more often, but I feel like it gives me a headache. And I'm interested to see if these have a scent too. I wish and I hope they don't, because then I feel like I've seen the swatches and they look phenomenal. If you guys have tried these highlighters or bought them already, let me know if they have a scent, please, because I really dislike that scent. Another product from Anastasia that I forgot to mention, Anastasia Beverly Hills, they launched their setting powders, loose setting powders. They're formulated without gluten and oil, clinically tested, dermatologist tested, and non-comedogenic. This one I'm actually excited for. I feel like I'm a loose setting powder connoisseur now. Like, I want to try all the setting powders, and any setting powder that I see that's super popular, super viral, I try it out because I'm into setting powders. And this one is definitely one that I want to try. I think I saw Kathleen Lights try it as well, and I was just like, oh, her skin looks phenomenal, so I must try it. And that basically concludes this anti-haul / wish list. I feel like I did this more of a like new launches and just gave you guys a little bit of my opinions. Let me know if you like this style. I was thinking to start kind of like a series and doing this like every Monday, like launch Monday, on all the new launches that I see. There's always a lot of new makeup launching over the weekend because everyone's on their phones and they're off of work, and you know, that's the best time to do all the launches. launches for brands, I feel like. So I can definitely have one on Monday, kind of start like another series. Let me know what you guys think, because I feel like this is much easier, so it won't be such a long video. I know this one's long, but it was more so I can catch up on older makeup and older launches. And so yeah, let you guys know on all the new good. Let me know what from my list are you interested in trying. I always love to read your comments. I will definitely be catching up on all my comments, I promise. I know I haven't replied back to a couple of videos, and I am one who loves to reply to everyone, so I will get on that ASAP. Thank you guys for being patient with me. Thank you guys so much for all your support. I really appreciate it. And with that being said, I will see you all in my next video. Bye.